Yo, what's happening, Arm Wrestling family? Today, I'm doing a little bit of cold ice recovery. This is just a little ice pack thing that my father-in-law left here a long time ago, and I've been using it for recovery. So today I want to talk about failure. And I'm going to try to tie that into just regular life along with arm wrestling. So, regular life first. We fall flat on our faces all the time. And I know it's kind of cliche to say, we fall down and we get up and we keep pressing and we fall down. But that is the reality, particularly of the Christian person. The Christian who claims perfection has yet to realize the depth of his or her depravity. The good Christian understands that he is prone to fall at any time, prone to weakness at any time, prone to failure at any time. The good Christian doesn't walk around like Superman. The good Christian walks around full of faith and humbleness and reliance on the Lord Jesus Christ. So when we fall, and when we fail in life, if we fall into sin, if we go off on that coworker at the job, if we're sharp with our wives, if we yell at our children, all of those things are failures, moral failures. But the good Christian person will learn, first of all, to bring all of their troubles to Christ before the mercy seat. We'll learn how to ask for forgiveness and say, I'm sorry to the ones we hurt. And we will get up and press forward in such a way to where we will want to cultivate a life of love, patience, and kindness. Also firmness and boldness, not being pushovers, but being firm followers of Christ. And in arm wrestling, if you lose a match, which I have lost a good share of them, and if you get beat up on the table, that failure in the moment can consume you. That failure in the moment of losing a super match or not qualifying in a tournament, in the moment that sucks, in the moment you feel super low. But one thing that I have realized is that every time that I've gotten beaten up on the table and got third, second, or didn't place at all in a tournament, I came back to this exact table at my house, right here, and it pushed me to work harder, to lift longer, and to make the sacrifice needed so that it would be much harder next time I get on the table for that failure to happen to me again. And I understand that life in arm wrestling is a little bit different. I understand that our walk with Christ in arm wrestling is a bit different, but we can draw similarities. And one point of similarity is the failure. That's the fall, flat on our face. We lost. or we got beat up on the table or in life, and then the rising up. We have to get back up. If you want to be competitive in this sport, and if you want to be a competitor in life, you have to learn how to get up. Not to allow those failures to dictate your future, but use those failures. Use them as fuel to drive you. And one ironic thing is, as long as we're human, we won't ever run out of fuel. That means we won't ever stop failing on this side of heaven. So there's always room for growth. There's always room for maturity. There's always room to get a little bit stronger. So failure should be that driving force to press us past the darkness of defeat into the light of victory. And that's what's been on my mind and heart, both morally in my own personal life and thinking about this sport that I love, this sport that I was blessed to come across. So again, the pattern of pain and failure and victory, it's the bittersweet. But again, as I said in the last video, when we deal with the pain and the victory, this cycle is not going to stop. It's a cycle we must embrace. And for all of my brothers and sisters in the faith, we need to realize that though we may fall hard on our face every day, we have hope. We have hope and victory in the Lord Jesus Christ. He is our hope. He is our strength. And one of my favorite scriptures in the Old Testament, out of the book of Psalms, Psalm 23, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul.